Hey guys, welcome back to the classes. So let's proceed with the next step. In my previous class, we have started the activity from the enterprise structure. To reach enterprise structure, we need to type the transaction code, which is SPRO. Then go to the SAP reference IMG. IMG I have already mentioned, stand for implementation guide. Then click on the enterprise structure. Under definition, we have completed financial accounting and controlling. As per today's schedule, I am going to cover logistic. Under logistic, we will be having 4 steps which need to be executed as a part of enterprise structure. So for the logistic, it is absolutely clear from the name, so I'll not spend much time on the definition of logistic, but still if you want to explore more definition, you can use the documentation tab. Moving to the next step, so define valuation level. So the definition of valuation level, maybe you can think at what level you want to valuate your material. That is your valuation level. In SAP, we have two types, two levels where we can define the valuation. One is at the plant level, another one is at the company code level, and it is going to be one of the key critical question during the interview. So please keep in mind, if somebody asks how many valuation level we have in SAP, the answer would be two. One is at the plant level, another one is at the company code level. Okay, so I'll not make any changes here, so I'll move to the next step, the plant. Before I'll create the plant, let me give you the definition of plant. So click here. This is the single liner definition. A place where materials are produced or goods and services are provided. That area or that place is a plant for us. Okay. So let's create one plant. So we need to go to the define plant. Then maybe I'll search one of my plant which I have already created, but in class we will be using RCC1. This is already there in the table, but let me create another for your quick reference. So there are two ways: either we can select the existing entry and we can do the copy, or we can use the new entry option as well. So I'm going to create one plant by using the copy method. So in the screen, things already got populated because I am using the copy approach in order to create the plant. So this is very simple. You can see RCC3 has been completed for me. Now moment you save, then system will ask for the CR, so we need to use RCC1. Click OK. In this way you can see my plant got created, but in case if you want to proceed with new entry, then simply click over there, then create RCC4, provide the description, provide the country code, then factory calendar, hit enter. So it says country code is not exist, so maybe I can remove, then hit enter, press save button, and then there will be another window where we need to provide the address. So at this point I'm going to provide some the critical information only. The rest of the things I'll keep as a blank, but in real time we need to provide all the information. Okay, this is how you can create the plant by using new entry method. Let me go back. Third step is define location. Location is absolutely clear, and it is going to be within the plant. I mean to say, we are going to create location within the plant, right? So again there are two ways: either we can create the location with the help of existing location by selecting this line, then maybe we can use a copy method, change the code RCC3. I'll just change the 3, hit enter, provide the address, and save it. This is how you can create the location within the plant. Okay, just save it, select the CR, and save the information. If I'll go back, then the division. So let me give you the definition for division first. Again, I'm going to take the help from the documents. So just simply click here and read the highlighted one. For example, a utility company might divided the division category water into two parts. One is drinking water, another one is wastewater. So this is going to be my divisions within the particular company, right? So that particular company have one category, that water, then that particular water category divided into two parts, and that two parts is known as division for me, and one division known as drinking water, another one is wastewater. You can also refer more definition with the help of documentation, but I am going to create one division here very quickly. So it is going to be very simple. We can click the new entry. We can provide the divisions like this. It's already taken by someone, so maybe I can create 01 is already there. It is going to be challenge, because I am using my training system. So let me use some alphabet. Okay, Q1, then I can use Q2, then I can use Q3, Q3, simple, then provide the description. Maybe I can provide this description for against each divisions, hit enter and then save the information, that's all. So as of now, what we have completed, we have created the separate components. Separate component, I mean to say, we have created separate plant, then we have created separate division, right? But the location which we have created, that is under plant. That means the assignment is already completed within the plant and location. In similar way, we have completed the assignment, for some other factors as well. But if you'll see the financial accounting and the controlling, these are the components which are still standalone, which are still standing in the standalone position. So at this point of time, right, while creating the enterprise structure, so we need to create the standalone component first, then we need to make the assignments of each component. So that's all from today's class. In my next class, I'm going to explain sales and distribution in full detail. So till the time, please stay tuned, do the practice. In case if you have any questions, please feel free to use chat window, or you can also send the email as well with your query. Thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy. Thank you.